Hey everyone, I'm Alicia Malone at the South by Southwest Film Festival by the fire. Toast those hands with John Krasinski,
so nice.
Director and star of A Quiet Place.
The premise as it was pitched to me right at the beginning was it's about a family that can't make any noise and you have to figure out why. And I thought that's one of the best one-liners I've ever heard when I was pitched it.
I instantly knew he was onto something. It seemed like a concept. I was like, how has nobody done this before? They haven't done it before? We're gonna do it.
Very terrifying. You know, I'd done all those scenes and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be fine. I'm not scared. I know what's gonna happen. I was jumping out my seat, literally.
We have a deaf character in the movie who's our daughter. It was absolutely non-negotiable that we had a deaf actress play that role, not only because obviously it would be a much more fully realized performance, but also because I would have a guide through this entire thing.
He was very open, teaching them the lines in American Sign Language. He picked it up really quickly. So did Noah. I mean, Noah knew a little bit of signs before we started filming, but it was a lot of fun. It made everything fun because I could communicate with everybody. It was really nice.
Her disability ultimately, becomes the power, and I think that is exciting to play with that. Our favorite film is Jaws, and we've seen it just an embarrassing number of times. Yes, of course, it's suspenseful, it's utterly terrifying, but it truly is a character story about these three men all having to overcome some kind of fear.
Because I wasn't as schooled in the world of horror as I should have been, I weirdly was a good buffer for how far I could push an audience because I couldn't take much more. I had a threshold that I couldn't go past.
He was always asking us, what do you think about the scene? What do you think we need to do now? Including us all in it, and it felt like we were making it together and it was a really good team, you know?
Who are we if we can't protect them?
Well, what was it like having John behind the lens or on set with you?
Amazing, and we were so aligned in what we felt about the film. We don't have that sort of diplomacy that wastes so much time in some ways by trying to be polite. I'd be like, that doesn't work. And he'd be like, I see what you're doing, it's not working. And I was like, okay.
I mean, the first big scene we did was this very emotional scene, and one take is all it was, and it's like the air changed in the room. She's as good as I've ever seen, and I was just completely and totally moved. I'm now even more a fan of hers